What's good, peeps? Thanks as always for passing by the channel. Much appreciated. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. All right, so Andy Ruiz has finally said something positive about this rematch. Let's not forget, when it was first announced by Eddie Hearn in that press conference, he went radio silent, didn't say anything. Everyone else spoke about the fight, DAZN, Matchroom, Eddie, AJ, Sky, the champion didn't say anything. And then, 4 or 5 days after that press conference, he spoke, right? He spoke or he said something on Instagram. I think it was his Instagram live feed or something, saying, real news is coming soon. This fight will be happening in America, blah, blah, blah. And everyone was like, what's going on? I made numerous videos talking about it. And then Eddie Hearn talked about suing him, right? Eddie Hearn talked about legal action. It looks like Eddie Hearn did start legal action. I mean, I made a video about that yesterday. That seems genuine, by the way. Now, finally, 2 weeks after the fight was announced, he has spoken in a positive light, and I've gone from where I was yesterday, 60-40, to now 100% sure this fight happens. 100% this fight will happen, barring injury, fingers crossed that doesn't happen. Andrew Ruiz tweeted and he said the following: I dethroned the king June 1st and made history becoming the first Mexican-American heavyweight champion of the world. I'm looking forward to ending his career in the desert. Clash of the Dunes. He didn't say that, I'm just reading out. Clash of the Dunes. Such a shit name. At least make it rhyme, right? Thriller in Manila. Rumble in the jungle. Clash. Is it of or in? On the dunes. Crap. So yeah, this is positive. I'm very happy. I don't know if it was the legal action that Eddie Hearn started, or we're hearing this is a rumor. I don't know if this is true or not, that he's been paid an extra $2 or $3 million. I'm guessing it's a bit of both, right? I'm guessing he's definitely been paid a bit more, which is interesting. I didn't even know it was a money issue. I kind of did. But his trainer made it sound like it was some sort of humanitarian reason as to why they wouldn't go to Saudi Arabia. Started speaking about things like women, the way people were treated in that country. All of a sudden, an extra couple of million, all that shit don't count. So, look, it's fantastic to see what I think will be the biggest fight of 2019. In fact, I think it's the biggest fight of 2019 by quite a landslide. I can't think of a bigger fight. Unless they make Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence or Gervonta Davis versus Loma, this is the biggest fight of 2019. How strange, right? If you started the year and someone told you Ruiz Joshua would be the biggest fight of 2019, you would have put them in a straitjacket. Boxing. Boxing. He says, I'm looking forward to ending his career in the desert. If Joshua loses, say, okay, there's a way he can lose and it's not too bad. If he loses in a fight of the year contender, his career is not over. If Joshua gets stopped again or he loses on points, then I don't know. I don't know how you come back from that. He might just walk away. Not that he can't be rebuilt because he's got a massive fan base, but he might just say enough's enough if we don't get past Andy Ruiz. I don't even think, and this is silly, but I don't even think just a normal routine win's enough, right? I mean, say Joshua, because look, I think Joshua, by the way, could beat Andy Ruiz just like he beat Joseph Parker. So it might not be exciting, but he'll use his jab, hold when he gets in close, and just win a points decision. He could do that. Does that put him, I know it gets him his belts back, obviously, he becomes world champion again, but does that get you excited at the prospect of Joshua versus Usyk or Joshua versus Fury or Wilder? I think for Joshua to come back and erase that Ruiz defeat in June, because let's be honest, we all have microwave memories, we will forget very quickly. I think he needs to put Ruiz to sleep. That's me personally. Again, I think Joshua could win on points. But in order for him to just say, you know, I am back, bring on Wilder, bring on Fury, bring on Usyk, and for fans to get excited again, I think he needs to sleep him. And then he can come out and say things like, you know, I underestimated him before. I was looking forward to Wilder, Fury. He hit me with a lucky punch. And we might all say, you know what? Maybe that's true. Maybe that is true. So I'm looking forward to it. I wonder who benefits most now they know they're fighting each other and they know they're fighting each other in like 2 or 3 months. I wonder who that benefits. Obviously, they knew they were fighting before on like 4 or 5 weeks notice. Now, longer training camps, preparing for each other. Ruiz is going to be fitter. Ruiz is going to be definitely fitter. Joshua will be more tuned in. Don't know. You can't become a better boxer in that short space of time, right? You can't, especially with the same trainer. I know Joshua's going to add people to the camp, but I don't think you can become a better boxer. It's going to be tricky for Joshua. On the one hand, he could just box at a distance, again, like Joseph Parker, and almost win a boring points decision, right? Tick that box, just get your belts back, move on. On the other hand, he might want to make a statement and entertain. If he does that and gets up close like he did before, boy, it's a tough one, tough one. I very much think this is 50-50. I can't wait to see what happens when the betting odds open, but I think this is a 50-50 fight and the biggest fight of 2019. And look forward to it. Look forward to it a lot. Peace.